Hello guys and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today is the day where I had an idea and I had no idea how it was going to turn out, and so I built on a giant lot and it ended up being a supremely tiny house. Bear with me. So this house could go on a super tiny lot. It's on a super giant lot and I kind of decorated it a little bit to make the lot look smaller, but I wanted to build my Minecraft house in The Sims. So at the time you're seeing this, the new Minecraft stuff has all been out for a while. It just came out for me. I'm pre-recording a little bit because I know things are about to get crazy. And before the new stuff even came out, I was playing on a modded world of mine that I had like all set up, all pretty and girly and stuff, with a bunch of different like texture packs and stuff. And I've been really enjoying it. I've been really enjoying Minecraft again. In fact, I'm kind of thinking with the new stuff out, it might be time to try my hand at a Let's Play. I haven't decided yet. Don't get excited. Because I love Minecraft. And like 13-year-old Amanda would absolutely dig that I'm doing a Minecraft Let's Play. I know the algorithm does not care for that, but I don't care for the algorithm, so meh. That's my whole opinion on trying to figure out the algorithm is meh. But so anyways, I've been playing this slightly older version of Minecraft that's been pretty heavily modded and stuff. Just me goofing. And like I've been working on my own CITs and texture packs and things, and building my own data pack just for the heck of it because, you know, that's what programmers do in their free time, apparently. And I don't get enough software engineering at work, so I must do it at home. It's not. It's so easy. It's like literally a JSON file. Anyways, which actually that might be a fun video. I could maybe like show you guys what I've been up to. Anyways, whatever. I'm getting distracted. So the idea was I wanted to build this house that I think is really cute in Minecraft and see if it translated into The Sims. And I think it did. I think it's pretty cute. The roof's kind of killed me. This is one of those houses, now that we know horses are going to be a thing, which at the recording of this, we're about 2 weeks out. I'm so excited it comes out on my birthday. Oh my gosh. But by the time you see this, it'll be out and we will have already been goofing with horses. I honestly might do a Let's Play. I don't know. I'm thinking. The problem is I have all these ideas for the channel. Like, I want to do a Minecraft Let's Play. I want to do a Sims Let's Play. I've been trying to do Nancy Drew Let's Plays, which I don't know if you will have seen by the time this comes out. I'm hoping, God willing, they'll be up. They've been fighting me a little bit. Like, I have all these ideas, though. I just don't have time. Summertime gets crazy busy, and I'm, like, never at my computer. Wintertime, it's a little bit easier to get stuff done. A little bit, but what was my point? Oh, I've been playing Minecraft a little bit in my free time, like late at night when I can't sleep and stuff, and this modded one. And I built this really cute house that I like, and I wanted to see if it translated into The Sims. It's very small. It's basically a studio apartment sized, but it's just a little thing that you need, and then, you know, your outbuildings and stuff become your storage. And it works really well with the particular packs that I've been using. I should log on and take a picture. We'll see if editing Amanda remembers to do that. I doubt it. But anyways, I had this idea of what would that shape and style, this sort of cabin-y style, look like in The Sims. And the answer is it didn't turn out anything similar at all. Like, completely different. My Minecraft house has a little bit more of like a bayou style, almost like swamp house vibe. Not in decor, but like in like, it looks like it should be sitting on like wet ground. It's raised. It's, you know, well, it also helps that it's built on a beach, you know, like, it looks like it's meant to be like in a swampy type biome or something like that, or like in an Everglade or something. This very much reads like mountain cabin, but I don't hate it. And once I kind of settled on that as the theme and realized that's kind of where this was gonna go, I was really happy with it. Oh, I remember what I was saying. Oh gosh, it's one of those kind of days. I was saying that now that we know horses are coming out, this one I want to come back and revisit because it looks like in the trailer that we're getting painted ceilings, and this house suffers really badly from the white ceiling issue because like it's all dark woods and dark tones, and then like all my pictures I tried to like strategically not show as much white because it's really, really jarring. I just bumped the mic cable. Sorry about that. You're kind of strewn all over my desk right now because my desk's in a little bit of disarray. I just had like the craziest June, and we're going into a pretty crazy July. So where I live, there's a big festival that happens at the end of June, and I'm part of a charity that does like a float and stuff for it, and so I was helping with that. I had a friend who I haven't seen in like 2 years come visit, and we hung out for a week, and that was really fun. Work has been crazy. And now going into July, it like should start slowing down, but every time I say that, it gets worse. So like Brain is all over the place. Brain cannot keep up. I loved this kitchen. I'm still actually in love with this kitchen. This was not what was in my head at all. This was not the plan, but I really like how it turned out, and I really love, weirdly enough, the askew fridge. It's not up against a wall, and I got away with it because this fridge is technically designed to look like an icebox, which means it wouldn't need to be up against okay, you would probably want it up against the wall because in real life you would want it secured most likely to the wall because you'd be putting these giant bricks of ice in. You'd be putting huge amounts of ice in, and that's how we'd be keeping it cool. I know in The Sims they're trying to play it like it's a modern fridge, but it's done to look, oh goodness, my brain said look vintage. But I was like, well, if it's an ice box, it doesn't need to be up against the fridge because it doesn't need water, right? It doesn't need a water hookup. And a lot of fridges do. And so I did it askew, and I really like how it turns out. It doesn't take away from the size of the room really at all. It still fits in the block, but it looks really cool. It really makes it look quite old and vintagey, and I was really, really happy with that choice. I did a lot of just like staring at this kitchen because I wanted to give, like after I decided on the cabiny vibe, I wanted to give the impression of like an older cabin, that had been handed down through generations. So like it was like your great grandma's, and like she got married and maybe this was their first home, and then like they moved somewhere or built a house because they started having fast little kids, and I mean it's essentially a studio apartment sized, but it just like, or like it was like a hunting cabin. It's just been passed down over and over in the family. So I'm really happy with that turned out. I went with a lot of like pretty florals and pinks and greens, pretty typical Amanda, like girly. This has been my vibe lately. I don't know why, which is funny because I feel like I vacillate really drastically between like kind of grungy industrial and like super pastel pinks. And I feel like with the horse pack coming out now, there's going to be a lot of Western, which is kind of funny because like I like a Western look. Obviously, I live in the American West and I have horses and I've been involved in rodeo and stuff. I like the look of that, but I don't love when it's the entire aesthetic of a house or the entire aesthetic of an outfit. I like it in splashes. So like I have hooks up on my wall that are horseshoes, but I also have a lot of non-horse decor in here. And like there's a painting that's still wrapped up because it moved home with me, but I haven't found a place for it, where it's like a cute little Western scene with like a rope and wood, like not driftwood, but like fence wood frame. And it's very pretty and it's very Western, but I've always put it in places where it's not with other Western stuff so that it's not like ranch right in your face, And like I have horse statues and I have horse art in the room. But actually my horse art is all fairly modern looking, and my horse statues are really cute, but they're done. One is like a Picasso horse and one is he's a Western horse, but he's wearing like human boots and stuff. So my point with this is I like Western when it's done very tastefully. I don't necessarily want my house to look like I walked into Wild Bill Hickok's museum, and like when it comes to horse decor, if I was designing the whole house and I didn't live with other people, you would walk in, and if you paid attention, you would know it's an equestrian home. Obviously, you would know it's an equestrian home because like you have to drive by the horses to get to my house. But like if you walked in, there would be little touches and odes, but I don't want to live in a barn. If that makes sense. That's just not my vibe. Kudos to those who can do it. I'm a little bit more rustic farmhouse than I am like super Western style or like rodeo style in general. Doesn't mean I can't have a fair amount of kitsch, just means that it's not like my whole thing. So it's going to be kind of interesting because I'm really hoping a lot of their pieces will pull double duty in this new pack, because I would really like it to be done in such a way where like you could have like a little bit more Western-y style couch or like rocking chair, but pair it with other things and tone it down and have it be very usable. I would hate to have a setup because I felt they did a pretty, don't mind me struggling over here with this pot, they did a pretty good job in Cottage Living where like the pieces went all together, scream cottage, right? They scream little farmhouse, and that's their job. But a lot of those pieces you can stick in other places, and it doesn't necessarily on its own scream farmhouse. Now, obviously, like the stove and stuff, yes. But like the cabinets are down homey, but in certain swatches they can be a little bit like more Joanna Gainsy, you know, that kind of thing. And like the bed can also be little girls, you know, French themed bedroom. Did we all go through that phase? I did not super go through that phase, but several of my friends did. I was the weird horse girl, so like, you know what my room looked like growing up. Although actually my room was jungle themed. Like, it was mostly cheetah print. But several of my friends had like the everything is delicate flowers and French phrases and things like that. You know, what was the point of the sentence? I don't remember any. The bed. Like, the bed could very easily be like in a little girl's French themed bedroom and stuff. I feel like I'm a little bit more delicate florals now than I was as a kid. I feel like my room now is almost more little girly than my room as a little girl. I feel like in that way I've sort of regressed, just because my whole thing right now is like, I want a very cozy, relaxing, calm space. Which it is not right now. There's clutter everywhere. I'm like mid-clean. And for some reason in July, which is always like a crazy busy month, I always think to myself, what if I redid everything? And like, I should know better, because at this point I don't think there's a better way to organize this space. There might be. But like, why do I feel the need to tear everything apart and try to reorganize it just to stick it back at the same spot? Someone explain this to me. Someone explain this thing to me. The bathroom is really small. It is functional, but it's also meant to look a little bit older, and just kind of bare bones basic. But at this point I had kind of been like, all right, hunting cottage that someone took over and like made girly, and so that's kind of where we're at. There's a lot of like vintage inspired pieces, a lot of like wallpaper you wouldn't necessarily put in another house, and then the bathroom I wanted to feel dated, but not in a like you're squigged out to use the bathroom kind of way, you know? Also, can we talk for a moment about the fact that we got this beautiful wallpaper? I think it's a Discovery University wallpaper, but I'm not sure where, or maybe it's a high school years. The wallpaper in the bathroom. Gorgeous. Love it. I have found it recently and used it in a bunch of bathrooms. I think it's really pretty. Why is there no floor that matches it whatsoever? At all? Like, I'm gonna have to go take the tile off the wall, like take the PNG, there we go, and like crop it and stick it on a floor tile, because there's no matching tiles for the floor that I can find, at least. I'm very confused. Or maybe it's those really fancy ones, but they don't super look like they go together, and how are you supposed to use that fancy a tile in a bathroom? Like, I can see it for a lobby, it screams 1940s hotel, but like, for a bathroom, I don't know. But anyways, unfortunately, I can hear my voice starting to go, and this is not the only voiceover I need to record today, but today is the only day I have to record, so I need to keep going. So I'm going to end this one here. I hope you enjoy this build. I think I'm pretty sure it'll fit in like Granite Falls, but I also think it could fit in a few of the worlds if you like did the landscaping right. It's kind of just your basic shape. It does maintain the same shape as the Minecraft build, although in the Minecraft build it's literally a furnace, a crafting bench, 2 chests, a barrel, and a bed, question mark? I think that's everything. Oh, and a lantern. I got a lantern there because I'm in love with those lanterns. But, and then very much like the Minecraft build, I have like a lot of my work stuff and table stuff out on the big porch. That's kind of the point, is I can come flying up to the porch, and I do have a fence gate on the porch so that I'm safe-ish. Although phantoms can get in, that's not great. But I do have a lot of my work stuff out on the porch so that like while I'm building I can just come flying in, make more stuff, and go flying out. So I kind of tried to match that by putting skill building items out on the porch and making like a plant hobbyist space. And then I tried to make like a little farm space out here so that it kind of mimicked the whole, because I do have like a farm space out in this Minecraft world. Anyways, I was getting ready to do my sign off. I hope you enjoy this build. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling loved, and if you're not feeling loved, please know that I love you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you exist. I'm glad you're making the world a better place with your presence, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!